Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you, a lover, a family, a friend, a co-worker, a neighbor, a complete stranger, honey, or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Okay, guys? So let's get started and get into these overall messages. Okay, guys, so this is going to be my singles reading. Okay, so if you are single, then this reading may be for you. Okay, so the first card we have here is lonely. Somebody who is single is lonely right now. Okay, you could be spending the holidays alone. Hell, you probably spend every day alone or whatever, but somebody's lonely right now. Spirit is saying that you deserve love, however, whomever you are. You could be a single parent, okay? So even though you're single and you're lonely, you do have, your children. It's just you and your children spending the holidays together, okay? We have here when getting your groove back goes wrong. So I feel like somebody could have tried to, get back in the groove of like meeting new people, dating or something, and it didn't go right, and you just shut that thing down all the way, all over again, and you've been single this entire time here, okay? But Spirit is saying that no matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway, okay? This sits here of under you deserve love, okay? And we have here, last but not least, heaven sent. So whomever you are, you're definitely someone who is heaven sent, okay? You could be an earth angel, but, nonetheless, you're heaven sent, according to Spirit, okay? So let's get some further clarifiers, guys, and see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, clarify lonely. Why is lonely here? This reading also can apply to you, whether you are masculine or feminine, okay? Spirit, clarify lonely. Somebody could have, like, dealing with some, like, maybe some troubling minds right now because it's the holidays, because you're lonely or whatever. Yeah, we have here the Hermit, okay? So you're just in hermit mode, okay? You're to yourself, you're by yourself. You could be an introvert here, okay? You're one who's kind of closed off from the world, okay? I feel like you still get out and about. You're not like the sick and shut in or nothing, but I feel like you still get out and about when you need to or you want to or whatever, but you're no bother to anyone, okay? You're just that lonely loner, okay? You're all by, yourself, whether you're male or female here. You could be friendless, okay? Some of you may not have any family, okay? Many of you are single because this is a singles reading, so I'm talking specifically to persons who are single. You're no nonsense kind of person, though. You could be highly intuitive, spiritual or spiritualist, or even religious, okay? A light worker. You're a deep thinker, okay? Because you are alone a lot, you may like to study or read or research or do different little things like hobbies or whatever to occupy your time, okay? But you're usually in this, like, this segregation type of isolation type of meditation type of energy. Some of you may be targeted individuals as well, but nonetheless, you're this lonely loner. You're also a free thinker, though, okay? We have here my orphan card here, okay? This is here on you deserve love. You may feel unloved. You may feel like you have nothing and nobody here, okay? It's because you either are actually an orphan, okay? or you just feel like an orphan because you have no family, have no friends, you have no lover, you have no one. Okay, maybe you were treated like the black sheep, or you were the scapegoat of the family. You were always the one who was picked on, bullied, put down, talked about, or left out. Okay, but somebody has no family, no friends. Okay, like I said, you're a hermit, you're an introvert here. Somebody definitely out there listening to this is an orphan, though. Okay, you've dealt with a lot of childhood trauma. Some of you may have gone through some type of adoption, though. Okay, or some of you may have grown up in the system or something like that. Okay, but nonetheless, you're all alone. Okay, and I feel like you have felt alone like this your entire life. Like, even when other people were in your life or whatever. But Spirit is saying that you do deserve love. So Spirit, clarify single parent. Okay, so we have strength here. Okay, so the strength card talks about balance, endurance, faith, stability. Okay, having patience and taking risks, overcoming conflicts, and even standing your ground here. Having courage. Okay, and I feel like as a single parent, it's hard enough being a single parent alone. But when you are lonely as well, you don't have family, you don't have friends, you don't have help, you don't have support, you don't have a lover or whatever, you have to be all the more strong, all the more tougher as well. Okay. Okay, Spirit. So clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. Okay. So we have here, go with your gut. Something just isn't right here. I feel like some of you may have either tried to date someone, get back in the dating scene and date someone, and it just did not go right. Okay. And you found out like real quick, like, you know what, no, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ended up being a bad situation. Okay. And then, or either you all want to get back into the dating scene, but you got that, that feeling in the pit of your gut, and it's all queasy, and you're like, you know what, this just don't feel right. It just isn't right. The vibes are off. Okay, Spirit is telling you not to ignore your feelings here. Okay, if you are thinking about dating again, Spirit is saying to proceed with caution. Okay, it's a lot of low down, dirty, shameful people in the world. It's sad that it's like that, but yeah, there's a lot more evil, wickedness, hatred, and things than there is love, support, and happiness, and all those things like that. So listen to your wisdom, follow your intuition, okay, and do what's best for you. Spirit, clarify, no matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. So we have here, this is my progress, not perfection card here, okay? So Spirit is telling you to strive to be the greatest version of yourself. You are the best. Keep up the good work and never give up. Continue to get better and better, okay? So no matter if you are single and you're lonely, or you're a single parent, or what you have going on in your life, you have no family, no friends, or whatever, Spirit is saying that you are loved. Spirit is saying that you do deserve love, okay? Continue to make great progress in your life, but you don't have to be perfect here, okay? So Spirit, clarify heaven sent. So we have here, pray more, worry less, okay? Somebody is dealing with some stress, sadness, depression, anger, maybe anxiety, or just loneliness, okay? Spirit is telling you to just give it to God, okay? Spirit is telling you not to let a temporary situation get you down, okay? I feel like because of the holidays coming up, people could be feeling that emptiness. Those persons who are lonely, okay? Usually you can make up that empty feeling of loneliness when you have family and friends and things like that. But when you don't have anything, family, friends, lover, or nothing, you just kind of, and there's a lot of people like that in the world, you're just kind of left with that empty feeling, okay? But Spirit is saying pray more, worry less, and give it to God here, okay? So somebody could be experiencing pain, heartache, sorrow, misery, feeling overwhelmed, feeling overworked, just feeling lonely, okay? But Spirit is saying that you do deserve love and you are heaven sent. So all is well. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, there's some type of, there's some type of sun that's going to shine in your life, okay? This talks about brand new beginnings, fresh starts, second chances, okay? Abundance, stability, security, joy, happiness, fulfillment, okay? So at some point, I feel like those things will manifest in your life, you know? Spirit, clarify lonely and hermit. Clarify lonely and hermit. Yeah, somebody is feeling in despair, okay? Somebody could even be without employment right now, okay? Somebody could be struggling, with your financial, finances and your stability, okay? Holidays coming up, especially with you being a single parent, trying to make, Christmas happen for your children, trying to provide a good, decent meal, just all those things. And, because you're lonely, because you have nothing and nobody else, you probably don't feel like doing anything, okay? You would love to probably curl up. If you're a woman, you would love to probably just curl up, okay? And, put on your favorite pajamas or something and curl up with a glass of wine and watch a movie. And so and in between that, sleep, okay? But when you're a single parent, you still have to get up and, go through the motions and do everything that you have to do every day. But somebody's in despair. Somebody's either thinking about not having family, thinking about not having friends, thinking about not having a lover, thinking about how real the struggle is, thinking about, whatever it is that you're going through while you're in hermit mode right here, or whatever. Like I said, somebody could be have a lack of finances, money, and resources right now. Somebody could be unemployed right now, okay? Someone could be without transportation right now. There's a lot of things, okay, that could be going on, but you're feeling the brunt of this loneliness and this despair. Spirit, clarify you deserve love. Clarify you deserve love with orphan. So we have message here, okay? For whomever this is for, you're going to receive some type of messages, news, information, or communication from someone. This could be a letter in the mail. This could be a phone call, a text, an email. This could be any type of communication, okay? But Spirit is saying that there's some type of communication that's coming in for you. Spirit, clarify single parent and strength. Single parent and strength. Okay? So you're either a privileged lady or a privileged man here, okay? You're a single parent, okay? And you try your best to stay strong, have faith, courage, even though you have endured a lot. And, you overcome conflicts and obstacles and different things as they are thrown in your way. And you just continue to move forward. And that's that, okay? But you are strong. You are definitely a strong person. Spirit, clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. Go with your gut. For some of you, feminines, there was a mature man who came into your life, and you may have thought that was the one and things was going to go right, but maybe it just didn't. You had that gut feeling. You knew something wasn't right. For some of you, this mature man could be coming into your life. Same thing for the masculines, okay? You could have got involved with a mature woman, okay? And you thought, things was going to go good and she was going to be the one, but things didn't quite go right, okay? That's why we have here when getting your groove back goes wrong, okay? Because you had that gut feeling, you're like, this is not going to work or whatever. So you've been single ever since. Or if that has not occurred yet, this person may be coming into your life, okay? Spirit, clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. Okay, so yeah, we have courtship here. So whether this is for masculine or feminine, you're both here on this card here, okay? I feel like somebody want to get back out into the dating scene or whatever, but it just seemed like it's really hard to come by, which I have found it hard. Like, which I'm not just out here, I'm not searching for anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't do no searching anyway with the type of person I am. I just feel like if it's meant for you to have it and it's true and it's genuine, then it'll find you, type of thing. Um, but some people, they go out here and they do the mostest, throwing themselves in people's faces and, being very bold and blunt and, hollering at other people. And so I don't do all that. But it's like either you're gonna have it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? But when just looking out into the world and seeing how this world is and how people are, I would just love to find one person, see one person. I have yet to see one person who is a good, genuine person, not playing games, not on no BS, not a liar, a deceiver, a manipulator, a con artist, not a freaking sellout or an op, not in the pockets of the satanic powers that be, haven't sold their soul, not some gang stalker. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, or a cheater, or like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just like on some extra shit, and it's just like, you know what? It's a lot easier just being single. It's a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? It's less of a hassle and all of that, because as I look, like I said, as I look out into the world, it's like I can't find one genuine person. One person who isn't a freaking sellout. Okay? Or a Satanist, or into devil worship, or, you know what I'm saying, casting curses and spells on people, or in secret societies, witch covens and satanic cults, or habitual liars, or serial cheaters, or, you know what I'm saying, they want you and a couple side pieces, and they got a couple baby mamas. And like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's extra. Spirit, clarify, no matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway, with progress, not perfection. Okay? You're coming into some type of high honor. At some point in time, you're coming into some type of high honor in something. This could have something to do with your work or something like that. And I feel like this may fill some type of empty space, that void of you having nothing and nobody else. And at least take it off your mind. Okay? So, Spirit, clarify heaven sent. Clarify heaven sent. Yeah, there's something, we have occupation here, okay? So Spirit is saying that you are heaven sent. Whatever it is that you do for an occupation, that you do for work, I feel like you may do something that help and heal others, uplift or guide or teach or support others. And it's something that you do in reference to your work, depending on your occupation here, okay? Spirit is saying that you are heaven sent, and you have a calling on your life, and you have a purpose, okay? And I feel like that's what you're focusing your attention on, okay? But Spirit is saying pray more, worry less, okay? And just give everything else to a higher power, and don't even worry about it, okay? Somebody could also be coming into some type of abundance as well. A lot of people get excited when they see all the money cards, great fortune, sudden wealth, unexpected income. But babe, look, let me tell you something. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you family. Money can't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you fulfillment. Money can't buy you a peace of mind. Money can't buy you none of the things that is free of charge in this world, yet so hard to come by. Money can't buy you none of the things that's the most important things in this world. You can buy other stuff, materialistic stuff, okay? But it doesn't matter how much money you have. That material stuff you go and buy, guess what? You'll still be lonely. Guess what? You're still without family. You're still without friends. You still have no lover that really loves you unconditionally and want to be with you and only you. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter, okay? You could be given $1 million tax-free right now, okay? And it's not going to fix nor change the fact that you have nothing and nobody else, okay? You can just buy yourself stuff to trick your mind into believing that you're okay and you feel good, okay? Do you know how many people are millionaires and billionaires right now and they're depressed? They're not even happy. They're miserable. Do you know how many people have been millionaires and billionaires and is said to have killed themselves, supposedly? So like money can't buy. A lot of people think, money is, will solve everything for them, but it really does not. Okay, if you are a targeted individual right now, if you have been stripped of your human rights, your civil rights, your constitutional rights, your privacy is being invaded, your mind is being invaded, your body is being invaded. Okay, you've been isolated, you've been neglected, you've been betrayed, you've been sabotaged, you've been ruined. Look, once a target, always a target. You can get $1 million tax free right now, and it would not change the fact that you are a target. As a matter of fact, you would be watched and surveillance even more, and probably have several people behind the scenes plotting, planning, and scheming on how to rob you or get over on you or bamboozle you, or how they can catfish you with somebody to come in and act like they love you and want to be with you and marry you just so they can have access to your money. Because see, the satanic powers that be run, rule, and control that shit. So even if you had a large amount of money right now, it still would not be equivalent to the money that they have. So you couldn't even pay them to stop doing what the fuck they are doing to you. Illegally, unjustly, and unorthodoxly in the first place, that they shouldn't even be doing. Okay? But we're talking about satanic, masonic, demonic monsters high up in power who are soulless beings. They are without sympathy, empathy, or remorse for anything, and they don't care about anybody but themselves. They have no value, no necessity, no desire, no love for human beings at all. And that just is what it is. So money, the most important thing, money cannot buy you mental stability. Okay? And mental stability is the best thing anybody could have. Mental stability is one of the best things that anybody can have, okay? Because if you got a strong mind, okay, everything else will fall into place, okay? So a lot of people strive after having money. They see money, and like, I've had money. I've had thousands and thousands of dollars in the bank, saved up. At one point in time, I had about like $10,000 or so in the bank. And as long as I was working and everything, I was able to save that money, because I was just using the income that we was bringing in to pay the bills, to take care of our day-to-day, and I was able to save that money. But guess what? I was still being attacked. I was still being targeted. And people sat back and they kept on doing voodoo on me. And they did voodoo and black magic on me, on my daughter, on my finances. And they drained every bit of that money. Forced me to have to spend every bit of it. Kept breaking my car down to the point where I didn't have a car anymore. Kept sabotaging me on my job. Made it to the point where I wasn't even making any money on the job anymore. Then when it got to the point where I couldn't even work anymore, guess what? Now I'm having to use my savings just to pay the bills, just to keep a roof over my daughter's head. This is what the enemy do. Money don't do any damn thing. At one point in time, I may have had about 15,000, about 10, 15,000. Oh wait, I could have went and got a brand new car. You know why? I didn't. You know why? Because I'm a targeted individual. They would have just had somebody to run into me, to hit me and run. They would have had somebody sabotage my vehicle. And it would have been a brand new vehicle. See, you have to get in the mind of these criminal minds and know how they move. Okay? They actually did that. I actually have video footage of them doing that when I had a piece of shit garbage car. I was literally sitting at a stoplight. Had a car fly down the street, hit me, back up, hit me again while trying to drive around me to hurry up and speed off. And just so happened, I was at a stoplight that was right next to the store, so I was able to go in the store and get them to pull up their surveillance so I can get a copy of the video. This is what they do. They blackball you, they blacklist you, red list you, put you on the government's watch list. And all day, every day, you're invading and you're violated every way. They get people to be mean to you, to be awful to you, to be evil to you, to be wicked to you. block it so you have no help, no support, make any and everything the hardest for you. Just because. You won't be who they want you to be. But what I'm telling you, I'm only telling you all of this, not because I'm sitting around having some pity party over it. I'm telling you all of this because guess what? I was going through all of that when I had $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in the bank. When I could take my daughter out to a nice restaurant and we can sit there as mother and daughter and not have to worry about not having anybody else and have a decent meal. When I could do lavish things for a birthday and different things. Money just enables you to buy more stuff. I'll go without anything for my daughter to have everything. I don't even care about materialistic ass shit. Every once in a while, if I got some extra money, I might get an outfit or some shoes or something. But my daughter ain't gonna go without nothing. She got brand new, a whole line of shoes that's brand new. She's either never worn or maybe only worn once. New clothes and everything. And I'm going to make sure she got that no matter what I got to do. It doesn't matter. And she don't want for shit. She got every gadget, electronic toy, all kinds of shit. Okay? But guess what? Money can't buy you anything that's actually worth anything in this world. It's just this stupid satanic powers that be and their fucking machine that tells you unless you have their education, unless you have their degrees, unless you have their amount of money, unless you're in their class and their status, then you're a nobody. You're a puppet and a slave unto them, a peasant unto them. That's what they tell you. So what do? You work your fingers to the bone every goddamn day, trying to be on their level when they stole everything from you while continuously robbing you blind in taxes. They stole from your people. They stole your heritage. They stole land, gold, but all kinds of things. And they're living high on the hog off of that while looking down at you like you're nobody. But it doesn't matter. Because really and truly, if you think about it, everything we actually need to survive is already here for free. But because of this Western society in which we live in, nobody wants to go back to those times and live like that. But that's not the point. The point is, could you survive? Could you live without any other gadgets and gadgets and different things like that? Of course you can. Of course you can. It's just that this day and time, nobody wants to live without their electronics. Nobody wants to be without their electricity and all their different, all the different little modern day shit that they have that's so convenient for you. But it just generates more bills, which means you have to make more money. People are literally going to work, busting their ass every day. Not because most people do not enjoy going to work. You get up off your ass and you go to work because you have kids to take care of, because you have kids to feed, because you have bills to pay. Do you know majority of your salary goes on off of you living? Now, this is the only place in which human beings have lived that you know of, yet they charge you for being here. You cannot even own anything in this world without paying the fucking government. Now, it's bad enough, it's hard enough for you to come up with the money to own any damn thing, to buy something, to own it and say, this is mine. But any damn thing that you own, you have to then pay your government yearly just for you owning that. You have to tell them exactly what you own. And then they're going to tax you for owning that. Not one time. Small fee one time. No, every year. You own a car, a house, a boat, an RV, a motorcycle. It doesn't matter what you own. If you own it, it's paid for, and you say it's yours, you have to pay them yearly in fucking taxes for your shit. And guess what? If you don't, they're liable to send the IRS after you for not paying them taxes on your shit. And guess what? No matter how much taxes you have to pay for your shit to a government, do you know that the United States government, the military, can come and seize any amount of your property at any time if they deem it necessary for, like if there was war on our soil or anything like that, and they needed to seize your house, they needed your car, they need your whatever, they can actually come and take it at any time. It doesn't matter what you own. That is actually written in fine print in the law. So technically, if you break it down and think about it, it's actually stupid for you to own anything, because you don't really own nothing. You know why? Because if you pay for something, guess what? And you're paying taxes every year for that thing that you own, you will end up paying the government more than what you paid to own that thing. And nothing but taxes alone. Nobody thinks about these things. Oh, but you're not anybody unless you can buy a house and you got a house of your own. You're not nobody unless you got a little piece of land of your own. For what? For government to come and seize any damn time they want? They still invade and violate your privacy. And no matter how many no trespassing signs you put up or any damn thing, or whatever you think you own, they can invade and violate that shit any goddamn time they want to. And they do. And most people, guess what? Too coward to stand up against them and say, you know what? We're not going to deal with this. We're not going to take this. This is not right. This is not okay. And then all your state taxes, your local taxes, all those things are supposed to go back into your community. No, it doesn't. It go back. It goes in the pockets, fatten up the pockets of your state's politicians. That's why they're living so good. Yet you still got cracked roads and potholes and abandoned buildings and all kinds of shit everywhere. This is what they do. But I went off on a tangent on something else, guys, okay? But this is the world that we live in. The whole point in me saying all of that is a lot of people get overly excited. Ooh, about to get this, about to get that, about to get a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. So what? So what? You know what happens soon as a person get a lot of money? They get a lot of fake motherfuckers around them. A lot of fake ass, clout chasing ass individuals who act like they want to be in relationships with them, friends with them. You get blasts from the past who come back, who didn't treat you right when you was nothing and nobody and didn't have any damn thing. You even get ratchet ass family to come back your way when they ain't never did a damn thing to support you, love you, or any damn thing else. All you gotta do is ask any person who's ever hit the lottery and see how people act. And you'll still even have haters. You'll still even have people who will hate you. Whoever hated you before, was hating on you before you got any amount of money, they will hate you that much more after realizing that you done got that said money. And they will sit their ass back and plot, plan, and scheme on how they can set you up, how they can run in on you, how they can rob you, how they can send somebody in to catfish you, or whatever type of malicious plans that they got just to get over on you because they that materialistic and fucking greedy. You got people right now who would sacrifice someone else just for them to succeed, to progress, to survive. But they slow to sacrifice their damn self. They ain't got no problem with sacrificing somebody else just for them to come up. People right now, ready, set, go, sitting up and wait for somebody to die just so they can get access to every damn thing that they leave behind. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. Ain't no way in hell I sit up waiting on no damn body to die just so I can get access to what the fuck they got. Especially when they didn't do nothing for you when they was alive. But this is the world we live in, y'all. This is what's going on. Okay? I feel like whoever you are, you may be lonely, and I feel like you without anyone else, lover, family, friends, or whatever. I feel like you're putting all of your focus and your attention to whatever work you do, whatever you do for a hobby. I feel like something may be successful for you in it there at some point in time, but it's even slow moving. Okay. But even when blessings come in from you because of some type of work that you do or something like that, it's not going to change the situation that you're in. My daughter my daughter is 14 right now. 2 different sets of grandparents, supposed grandparents, that's not even in her life. She couldn't tell you their first and last name if you asked them. If you asked her. She's already an aunt. She was an aunt when she was way younger. Okay? She couldn't tell you her siblings' names if you asked her. Plenty supposed cousins. She couldn't tell you any of their names, where they live, or nothing if you asked her. Aunts, uncles, it's not in her life. Nothing. She couldn't tell you their full name, where they live, or any damn thing like that. Right now, if you ask her, and guess what? If I got $1 million today, tax-free, I could not buy her any of those things. I can't go to a store and buy. My daughter been begging me since she was like a toddler to have another baby. She wanted a sibling so she could have somebody to play with because she's a loner. And it used to break my heart because I grew up feeling the same way because I was a loner too. I was always by myself, never had anybody to play with or anything like that. Didn't have any friends or anything like that. And I literally watched before my eyes my daughter going through the same thing. And I had to get her to understand, like, we can't just go to the store and buy a baby. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a process for these things to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she finally got over it, but it, like, really hurt her feelings. Because she was, like, not understanding. Why won't you just have a baby for me so I can have a sibling to play with? And I'm like, that's not how it works. So a lot of things that people are without right now is priceless. Okay? Money can't buy it. Money just buys more stuff. Okay? But even if you had a whole crap load of money right now, it would not make you feel loved. Anyway, guys, let's move on. Spirit clarify lonely, hermit, and despair. Lonely, hermit, and despair. Whomever you are, you could be a hierophant, okay? Or in a hierophant energy, rather, okay? So you are someone who, you could be a spiritualist, a healer, a teacher, counselor, motivational speaker. You could be into spirituality. You could even be into religion, okay? But there seems like that there's something that is ordained about you, okay? And I feel like that's what you focus on, rather than thinking about the fact that you're lonely, okay? Spirit, clarify you deserve love. Clarify you deserve love. Somebody, whoever's sending you this message or going to send you some type of message, they want to, seems like gift you with something. Somebody may send you a message and give you a gift or something like that. I don't, you know, maybe this is supposed to be some type of gesture to show they love you or something like that. Whatever. Okay, that might excite y'all, but I don't get excited for shit like that. But whatever, because it's more of a gift in you actually loving a person, supporting a person, being in a person's life, calling them, checking on them, a person knowing that you give a damn about them, instead of randomly popping up giving them a gift. But this could be somebody new. If this is somebody new, then you can't, it's not like you can fault them like, where the fuck you been all my life? You know what I'm saying, type of thing. But if this is people you've known all your life, you ain't talked to in years, seen in years, and no shit like that, and they want to randomly send you some gift, that ain't no love. They're just looking for an avenue. back into your, this open door back into your life, okay? But this could very well be someone new who is crushing on you or like you or something like that, okay? Spirit, clarify single parents, strength, and privileged lady. Single parent, strength, and single or privileged lady or man here. Okay, so we have sweetheart here. Okay, sweetheart and faithfulness. Whomever you are, Spirit is saying that you are a sweetheart. Okay, Spirit is saying that you're faithful and you're loyal. Okay, and just continue to be strong. Okay, continue to stand your ground, whether you're masculine or a feminine. Okay, just continue to be strong and do what you have to do to survive and keep moving forward. Spirit, clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. Go with your gut in courtship. We have reunion here. Somebody from your past may want to see you, meet up with you, link up with you, okay? You see how she's looking? You see how he's trying to talk to her and she got her hand up, like, talk to the hand, okay? Like, the vibes are off. It's just not right. You're not feeling it. You don't want nothing, from your past or whatever. If this is somebody new, you're just, like, not feeling this person at all. Like, there's something about this person that just rubs you the wrong way, okay? Spirit, clarify, no matter what the people say, we're going to make it anyway. Okay? With progress, not perfection, and high honor. Okay? So we have waiting here. Okay? I feel like you're just... somebody is just waiting around for their happiness. Okay? I don't feel like you're stuck or stagnant. Just like sitting around on some back burner doodling your thumbs. Okay? Waiting on some magical or mystical, blessing to come through or happen. I feel like you're staying focused and you're doing the things that makes you happy or that you love, but at the same time, it's like, every once in a while you may think about, damn, I'm such and such age and I've been going through like all my life and I still don't have this, I still don't have that. But it's not something that you dwell on every day, but there is that sense of waiting here. Like somebody has been working really hard on something, but you've never had this big break, okay? And it's really frustrating in today's time, okay? Because anybody could have a talent, skill, or ability, okay? But it'll only take you so far, unless you're willing to sell your soul and sacrifice someone else, okay? And screw your way to the top, to get on like that. Otherwise, you don't have, there's not many avenues that you can travel to work, to succeed, to progress on a mundane, humble level, with all that extra shit, demonic shit, evil shit, wicked shit that this world is about, okay? Because like Satanism is everywhere, okay? Like religion and all kinds of things is like ostracized, but Satanism is widespread everywhere. You just can't get away from it. Spirit, clarify, heaven sent, pray more, worry less, with occupation. So yeah, like I said, there's some type of money that's coming into you, okay? This is the second time that I've seen that. So like I said, you're focusing on something that has to do with a hobby or a job or your work or occupation or something. I do see maybe more money coming in for you, okay? But, be realistic, okay, about the situation, because money can't buy you love, baby. No matter how much money you got, money can't buy you love. And if people don't love you or like you when you're broke, when you're just a regular, everyday, average Joe person, okay, then they're not going to love you if you ever became wealthy. They may play pretend like they do, but they really don't. Okay? So it is what it is. Okay, so we have thoughts at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is thinking about you, okay? Somebody maybe possibly can't get you off of their mind, okay? Which is quite interesting considering the fact that you're lonely, okay? So obviously, I mean, like, what are your thoughts going to do if all you do is just sit up and think about someone? You know what I'm saying? You don't say, hi, how you doing? Put forth any effort to be a person's friend or to be a person's associate, to be a person's lover or anything. So, like, But nonetheless, somebody's thinking about you. I'm getting tired of picking up that energy too, because it's like this creepy person that's just behind the scenes, behind closed doors, watching you. I've been watching you forever, and they're thinking about you constantly, but they don't contact you. Like that, at some point, that just like when you first hear about that, it's like, oh, that's sweet. You know, you hear about it again, and you're like, oh, that's flattering. You know, you hear about it again, and you're like, okay, this is crazy. This is a stalker. Like, something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Spirit, clarify lonely. Clarify lonely. So we have rest and rejuvenation here, okay? You could be praying a lot, meditating a lot, or, you know, this just shows someone who's to themselves, by themselves here, because you're lonely. You could be getting a lot of rest and rejuvenation right now while you're in solitude. You're by yourself here, okay? But Spirit is saying that you do deserve love, okay? Even though you have no family, no friends, no lover, Spirit is saying that you do deserve love. Spirit, clarify single parent. Yeah, you have spiritual strength, okay? And that's all you need. You see in each one of these cards that's come out thus far, it's only one person, okay? You have all the spiritual strength that you need, okay? Your spirit guides are watching over you, and they're with you. Spirit, clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. We have awareness here, okay? So I feel like you are too enlightened at this point. For some of you, your third eye is opening or opens, okay? You're very illuminated. So if you get with somebody, like it'll only take like a couple seconds to a couple minutes, okay, to know if this person is right for you or not, okay? And so when you're aware, when you know better, you do better, okay? And you're just not going to waste your time, okay, with foolishness, okay? So to clarify, no matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. We have victory and success here. So there is some type of success, triumph, victory, maybe even recognition that is coming in for you. I feel like you will be satisfied with this, but, you know, like it is what it is. I feel like you know, whatever it is, it may make you happy or please you or whatever. At the end of the day, there will still be that empty feeling, okay? So just work on that. But Spirit wants you to know that you're going to make it anyway, okay? And we have balance here, okay? This sits on heaven sent, okay? So you are someone who is balanced, or you will be balanced, okay, in your life. Something is your destiny. Whomever you are, you're moving on, okay? You're moving on. You will have triumph and success here. We have moving on, and we also have destiny here. Okay, so you're walking into the light, and the light also illuminates from you here. Something is part of your destiny. Okay, Spirit is saying that you will have triumphant success here, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Okay, guys. Did I get you all any? No, I didn't. Okay, so let's get you all some tarot. And we're going to wrap this reading up, okay? Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages for this reading. What does your collective need to know in the singles reading? Somebody wants to come in and give you an offer, you know, a little small offer or what have you, but yeah. Spirit, clarify lonely. Clarify lonely. Spirit is saying that you're lonely right now, but there is something that's going to make your hopes, wishes, and dreams come true with the Nine of Cups here, okay? The Nine of Cups really talks about wish fulfillment here, okay? We have the Empress here, but you can be an Empress or an Emperor. Y'all take the messages where they apply here. Spirit is saying that you do deserve love here, okay? You're clearly a mother, or you're a father figure here. You have gone through a lot of betrayal here. You have been betrayed quite a bit. You have been stabbed in the back by a lot of persons here, okay? This is the reason why you're in this hermit mode. You're to yourself, you're by yourself, but it's helped you to have spiritual strength and to grow, okay? Spirit, clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong. Clarify when getting your groove back goes wrong here. Yeah, so we have the wheel and the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune flipped over here, okay? So I feel like for some of you who are single parents, okay, especially if you have no family, no friends, or anything like that, your children is a factor, okay? They're your family, okay? They're all you have here, so you have to put them first, okay? You may not have children that, you know, you can leave alone or whatever, so while you try to date and different things like that or whatever. You're also somebody who's dealt with a lot of betrayal from family. This Ten of Swords wanted to come out again. You've definitely dealt with a lot of betrayal and backstabbing by family, okay? But this wheel is turning in your favor, okay? Spirit, clarify, no matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. No matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. So we have the Knight of Coins here. So definitely financial stability, security, prosperity coming in for you. Okay, where you once were felt neglected or isolated or left out in the cold. Okay, Spirit, clarify heaven sent. Clarify heaven sent. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So you're going to have all the motivation and determination that you need to move forward. Okay, you're going to take action. You're going to have a lot of passion in doing what you need to do to move forward. Yeah, there's that Hierophant energy here. I told you you're a Hierophant. For some of you all, you could be a spiritual leader or teacher, okay? You do something that helps others, okay, or assists others in some type of way. You're in this Hierophant energy. Some of you could be stepping into a leadership role, and this could be a role of any kind, but it definitely has something to do with you helping, healing, or uplifting, or supporting, guiding, teaching others, okay? Because you are an Hierophant. You are a natural born leader for whomever this message is for. Okay? Okay, guys. So let's get you all some Archangel messages. And we're going to wrap up the singles reading. Okay? Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages. What do the collective need to know? What do the collective need to know, Spirit? So we have the Two of Ariel here. Spirit is telling you it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun, okay? So, yeah, you are really only focused on your work. That's really all you have for whomever this for, whatever you're working on, or whether this is a job or projects here, as well as your children, okay? So Spirit is saying that it's important to balance. I feel like you are already balancing both things here, okay? You also could be making your work fun and more exciting, okay? Okay, Spirit. What other Archangel message do the collective need to know? Okay, so we have the Seven of Michael here. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details here. I feel like somebody wants to come in and try to work with you in some type of way. Be careful of that. If that's something that you are up for, make sure this person is on the up and up. If there are any contracts or anything like that, legal paperwork involved, make sure you read every single word, every fine print of it, okay? Because you don't want to get locked into something that you can't get out of, okay? We have here the Six of Ariel here. Spirit is saying material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart, okay? I feel like you're definitely going to be giving or receiving over the holidays or what have you here, okay? And your material needs are going to get fulfilled in magical ways. magical and unexpected ways, Spirit is saying, okay? There's some type of acts of kindness, whether coming from yourself or someone else. Spirit, we have the Three of Ariel. Archangel Ariel is coming through for y'all, okay? Spirit is saying, do what you love. A time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner here, okay? So I feel like somebody wants to come in and work with you. You're definitely focused on your work, okay? Or what you do for work here, okay? But you're doing what you love, okay? And I feel like that's what you focus on the most, because that occupies your time. You feel good doing it, okay? And you don't worry about all these other things, being lonely, being without this, being without that. You know, you don't, every once in a while you may think about it or whatever, but you don't get stuck and stagnant in that energy, okay, where you can't pull yourself up from that and you end up wallowing in this pity of, you know, sorrow over it. Like, I get it, you know, it may be hard and different things or whatever, but you got to keep on trying, honey. You got to keep on pushing. So we have the Will here, which comes from Archangel Jermiel, I believe it's pronounced. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness, okay? So that's beautiful energy. We also have here strength, okay, which comes from Archangel Ariel as well, and also the Page of Gabriel, okay? So once again, a strength card comes out. Whomever you are very strong. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your strength. You're standing your ground. Spirit says strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. The Page of Gabriel tells you you could be really energetic or brave or optimistic or playful right now, okay? Spirit is telling you to follow your passion. You are ready for a challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventures, okay? And we have the Ace of Michael at the bottom of the deck, which comes from Archangel Michael. Spirit is telling you a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others, okay? Okay, guys, so I do hope that these messages has given you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you are dealing with. This concludes your singles reading, okay? So if you enjoyed it, if you would like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook at Tiffany Letish Diamond Ziegler. And for any persons who would like to follow me on Instagram, you can do that as well, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with an underscore between each word. Okay. Also, guys, for those of you who would like to donate to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $Diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in the neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.